And we are live. Hi, everybody. Welcome. So, yeah, if you didn't see the comments on the last stream I did of Chronicles of the Wolf, which is what we're looking at today, I was a complete dumbass and didn't realize that the Grand Lift went higher up than I initially thought. So, yeah, I forgot how elevators work, pretty much. So now that I know that, we can actually get started and make some more progress. Probably not finish it because I hear that this game's actually a lot longer than I thought it would be, which, you know, makes sense, but yeah, we're gonna be going up the Grand Lift here, which is convenient since we're right here anyway. But yeah, I hope you're all doing okay. I've been fine. I just, I spent a bit of time today cooking, just cooking up my meal preps for the week, since I needed to get my stuff ready since I'm heading back into my regular work schedule. So I meal prepped some jalapeno cheddar bratwursts and some wild rice with carrots, and I'll be having that with kimchi since I've got a bag of that too. So yeah, I've just been glad to get more cooking done. And for breakfast meal prep, I just did this egg muffin bake recipe that I found a while ago that's just perfect for cooking up stuff whenever I need to. And it's very easily able to substitute for a lot of things as well. Because I found this recipe like shortly after I moved into my apartment, I think. And when I found it, I was like, oh, I'd like to do this recipe, but probably with sausage instead of bacon because I prefer sausage as a breakfast protein. So I did that, and this time I decided to use turkey sausage that I found, and I didn't cook the sausage. It was just a pre-cooked deal that I found, because frankly, I'd rather do the pre-cooked so I'm not spending too long just cooking this recipe up. So I got it done in about half an hour. It's a very nice recipe that I just keep up every once in a while, or that I do every Sunday to, you know, get it done. And it's flexible in case you want to do something that's more vegetarian and possibly vegan, because vegan egg whites are a thing, right? I don't know if they're a thing. I know there's a lot of vegan substitutes for some stuff, but I don't know if egg whites have a vegan option or if there's a vegan alternative. Yeah, I also ate a bit earlier, so if I'm yawning a bunch, that's probably just the food drowsy's hitting me. Yeah, besides that, it's just been kind of a smaller day. Just took my trash out, and was just milling about, doing my own thing. Alright. So yes, I thought that because of how long the shaft was, that this is where it ended, but I was an idiot and didn't see the red arrows that were right there, so I don't know what the hell was wrong with me. But this goes up much farther than I thought it did. So now that I have this, yoink, purple queen. I now have all 4 queens. There's another teleport room so I can actually... Oh, that's lovely. Yes. Oh, thank God. So, this also puts into mind that the castle's a lot larger than I thought it would be. Oh, great, save point. Actually, that's fucking awesome. Hell yeah. Wait, hold on. Okay. He's locked too? Yeah, and that's the last of them. Okay, well with that done, let's see. It's not even close to that door. Would it be faster? Actually, yeah, it'd be faster if I just went through the swamp and then went through the entrance of the castle. Let's see. Yeah, through the valley. Not the, well, valley swampish type of deal. Because, now that I have all 4 of the queens, I'm supposed to go to a door that I found earlier in the game to, well, not earlier in the game, but like earlier last stream, and open that up to explore more of the castle. So hopefully now all of my progress should just fall into place like dominoes. It'd be lovely. Yeah, I also did a Ring Fit Adventure workout, and I'm glad I managed to get a couple of those done because I have been kind of lacking on them due to my job being a bit all-encompassing right now, but, you know, things have been good otherwise. I am going to say, though, just as a preface statement, I am going to be going back to my regular weekend schedule, and the upcoming weekend after this stream, so like the weekend of the 28th and 29th, I'll only be able to stream on that Saturday because on the 29th, I am going to be going to a concert, so I'll be out for that night, and the prospect of streaming just isn't going to be likely. I will be a bit of a drive away from my apartment, so no dice there, and I don't know how long the concert might last. I think it would be like an hour and a half, maybe 2. So that's something I need to preface to you all. But all of my VODs, including all my Demo Day stuff, will be uploaded throughout the week, so there'll at least be some stuff on the YouTube side of things for you all. But on the Saturday that I will be able to stream, I know for certain I'm finally going to get started on Esoteric Ebb, which has me really excited because I've been meaning to play that game for a while, and finally getting to will be really nice. So, those are the plans right now. I don't want to plan further ahead at this time because you never know what might happen. Oh my god. Alright. But the other thing I should say is that the summer will likely approach before we know it, and when it gets here, I want to say that ahead of time, I'm going to end up going under a schedule change for streaming as well. So normally with my job, I'm on a night shift, but we're going to be changing to a day shift throughout the summer months, so through June to August, I think. And ooh, this music. And with that, I'll kind of try to figure out a nice rotation of days throughout the week to do it, because my shift will change from 3:30 to midnight to 7 to 3:30. So I'll try to think on what schedule type I would want to do for the days, because now I'll actually have evenings free to stream during the week instead of just on the weekends. Most of the entities in this castle are evil in essence, but we can sometimes find neutral ones, and even those which have holy properties. Holy waves seem to emanate from this energy barrier. I was about to say very barrier. Can you tell my food coma is about to hit me? Oh my god. Oh, hello.
I'm glad to see you again.
Oh right, you helped me.
I was surprised to run into me here. After watching you fight the beast, I was convinced that you could be strong enough to be victorious. I started following you from a distance, and when you slew the monster in the forest near Losier, I lost all doubt. I know you will save us. I too realized that this castle is the source of the evil which plagues our lands. So, here I am. I've never seen such a vast place, and I've learned that it belongs to a lady named Yvonne. I'm faster exploring alone, but I'll share whatever I discover when we meet again. Good luck.
Alright. The Master has composed a sublime score that is performed by the Dead Trio at all times. This music can be listened to in the Red Room. It is so captivating that you won't want to leave. Something else is scribbled down on the page. Wait 5 seconds in front of the third golden demon head in the green corridor. 5 seconds, okay. Third demon head, green corridor, 5 seconds. Okay. Steel cuirass, ooh. Yes, more equipment. I will take that handily. It looks like I'll gain some kind of ability with it. Oh my god! Holy shit, you are disturbing! Ugh! You look like a Resident Evil mutant. Okay, 5 seconds, third demon head, so... This guy. There we go. I'm loving the slight shockwave that I... Okay, I'm gonna hold off on this dude. I'm gonna hold off on those dudes. Yeah, the concert I'm gonna be attending on the 29th will be for one BB No Money, who I'm sure you all know of if, you know, you follow the VTuber sphere or just music in general. He's a really cool Canadian rapper that people like a lot. I got to listen to his stuff recently, and then I recall exactly how I found out about how he was coming to my state. I was at my Pathfinder group, and we were kind of in a period of trying to figure out the rules of a particular section, and I was like, you know what? My dad recommended that I just look up venues that are close to me to do so, and I'm going to do that right now. So I'm scrolling and I'm scrolling and I'm scrolling in this app that I use that lets me know about events that are happening. AXS is what it's called. And as I'm scrolling through this, I'm just kind of seeing things. I'm like, oh, there's a revival thing or some kind of like tribute show for some rock bands that I really like. And then I saw BB No Money, and I was like, the fuck, he's coming. Oh, I could go see that. So and on top of that, his tickets are pretty damn affordable. So I went ahead and bought myself a ticket, and I'm going to plan on heading down there because, like, yeah, when is that going to happen? And I'm like, shit, concert stuff's kind of falling in my lap. BB No Money on the 29th and Lord Huron in July with my dad and my brother. Fuck yeah. Honor balcony of the opera. Only those who truly appreciate Lady Carmine will be able to attend her performance. Oh, this is where she ended up. Yeah, Carmine's the performer that got taken off stage when I had seen all of her acts. What the fuck? Azuzodri Vogviv if du he I think it's gibberish. Yeah, it's just gibberish. It's unreadable. It's POV, you go onto Blue Sky and you see somebody do a key smash because they saw a really attractively drawn character. Oh, that's what you do. Okay. Don't I have a strength potion? I do. Oh, hold on, I have a red potion, don't I? Yeah. It's a good thing I bought all those potions. Although, it's still a shame that we don't have a shop in the castle that we can buy stuff from. We have to keep going out, which we've got teleport rooms for that, so it's not the worst thing in the world, but yeah. I thought so. There was a thing up there. I was like, for a section that large, surely there has to be some kind of upgrade I'm missing. Yeah, there we go. I don't know what Disable does on me. Like, I have no idea what the status ailment even does. Like, Poison is self-explanatory, and so is Weaken, but I have no idea what Disable does. Okay, so take a look at the map. There are a couple sections there, but this loops back around to the entrance, I believe, so that'll be good. Oh.
This will fix you up.
Demon cat. Okay. This Warhammer is really, really good. It's got like a slight wave coming out of it that really does a lot of damage. It like does about as much damage as the melee attack, and it's kind of busted actually. Okay, so yeah, alright, I think I come back to this later. Because clearly whatever's here, I just don't have the upgrade to quite get up here. All right. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, I cannot reach up there. I just had a feeling that'll drop me into the lowest area. I think that is where it takes me back to the entrance. Okay, so then we have 2 other spots that we can reach. Okay, that's more holy energy, eh? Oh, wait. A forbidden book. Some dangerous books are in a room with to which access is closed. One passage is blocked by a holy energy barrier and the other by a slab. This slab is locked by 3 special books. Find and destroy them to gain access to Mernelin du Tuel? I have no idea how to pronounce that. And I'm too groggy to attempt it again. So I need to find a bunch of. So I need to find a few other books. Okay, this is the upper area of where we were earlier, I think. Ooh, another sword. What is this? Night sword. Is that any good? Where are you? Night sword. You're pretty good. Shit. Alright. Well, I know how to get back up there at least, so that's a positive. Also, I'm nearly dead. Hold on. It's a good thing I bought a bunch of potions. There we go. Just so I don't have to keep doing the crouch. Like, so far this game's been pretty easy on me with the whole input movements with the D-pad, because I've played a lot of games before where the D-pad really starts to hurt my thumb after a while whenever I play. Again, Curse of Moon being a very big thorn in my thumb whenever I was playing that one. God. I know I bitch about Curse of the Moon's design a lot, but that really did not help its case with me at all. Listen, I think the controller's charged by now. There we go. Oh, I see. So that's what's blocked by the books. So I found one down there. There we go. Can't reach that. There we go. There we go. And that's book number 2. In this castle, there is a salesman who does not care whether the customer is an ally or an enemy. He sells exceptional items, but they are very expensive. Oh, so there is a merchant here. Aha. Also, ad break in 5 minutes, heads up. So I guess I gotta keep an eye out. Some texts of this castle are written in a coded language. Somewhere in this library, there's a book that allows you to decipher them. Oh, so, okay. So those undecipherable messages can be deciphered. Like that one. Right, and this was the other side of that bookshelf that I couldn't. Yeah. There we go, full heal. Ooh. Alright, and that's evil book number 3. So now I need to go back up. But I'm gonna try being cheeky. Nope, didn't think so. I'm missing some kind of upgrade for that. Alright. So that's done. Alright, so we need to climb back up and then go around. Or I could try for that middle section that's over there that's also open. See if we can platform our way over. It was just off screen. I couldn't see it. Motherfucker. Okay. Looks like we gotta climb around to get to it. Loop around to that and see what's in that middle area. Don't. There we go. Just try not to fall in there because I still have one little thing here that I want to check out. Alright, that's where the holy barrier was, so I will loop back to that at some point. But here. Oh! Good thing I found it. The master has assembled an impressive collection of books. It took hundreds of years to collect all of these books. The only problem is that ghosts roam around here. Yeah, them ghosts, you know, they constantly pester you if whether or not you've got the latest the latest Mistborn book, or if whether or not anybody's returned their copy of Return of the King. It's like, no, nobody has. One does not simply return Return of the King. Alright, well, the ad break is about to start in 10 seconds, so I'm going to kill these enemies and then we will go into our ads. So, 3 minutes of ads with an hour of no pre-rolls after, so get yourself hydrated, stretch, do whatever you need to do, and we'll be right back. And we're back. Thank you for your patience, everybody. Okay. Let's continue on, and now that we found a save point, we actually can explore with some relative ease. To make sure that, you know, we don't lose a ton of progress if we die. Alright. Down here, we're gonna see what this holy barrier was. Huh? Did I not? Okay, I guess I didn't get them all. 3 special books, find and destroy. I thought I must have gotten 2. I don't know, I must have imagined the 3rd one. Alright. Well, all we have left to explore is the passage down here, and then there's the trio that's over to the right, but that's like, that is not located in the library at all. Oh, do we have a boss? We have a boss. Forbidden book? I didn't know 50 Shades of Grey was here. Somehow like a number of centuries before it was ever put onto film or paper.
I'll heal you.
Oh my god, that's a lot of damage. Okay. I'm gonna use some of my mind potions and heal up.
Regeneration. This will fix you up.
Probably could have gone for another sub-weapon. Or a different one for this fight. Oh, fuck. There we go. Whew. Okay. That was dicey. We have defeated the 50 Shades of Grey trilogy. Fuck yeah. Alright, what is this? While Mateo is standing on the ground, holy blast. Okay, so this is while he's moving, this is while he's standing still. And then our dash is while we're in the air. Were there any other holy barriers? I think there was one like all the way down. No, that was the Iron Maiden. Where else was there a holy barrier that I couldn't cross? I don't fucking remember. Oh, wait. Wait. No, in the very beginning. Okay. No, I remember now. Holy shit. Shit, okay. In that case, let's go see that death trio. Seeing as how that's the only upgrade we really have gotten right now, then we can try and head back to the, First, let's save, because we did just fight a boss, and I do not want to have to fight a boss again. There we go. Let's go to the death trio. How good is this? Oh, damn, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Skeleton Divine Death Blast. That's pretty good. Okay, so we can't go anywhere with that. Right, I forgot. This wasn't the Death Trio. It was something different. So we need to go down then. Actually, wait, hold on. Yeah, no changes. Worth a look. Okay, so then we need to go down and loop around to the earlier sections before the library. Yeah, I think I'll just keep the trident. I didn't see how useful the bomb was going to be in that encounter. I don't think the explosion radius would have hit. Okay. Okay, so we can't go that way because of the bookshelves. What is he dropping that's healing me? Does he just keep like a protein bar or something in his pocket? Watch it be like a dumbbell, or no, not dumbbell, barbell protein bar that he just has in his pocket at all times, and it just heals continuously. Oh, great. Oh, wow, those projectiles last. Okay, so the status ailments do not stack. Like they don't, like you don't get disabled and weakened. You only get one or the other. All right, good to know. I was kind of worried about that, frankly. Okay, so then we're heading up and then through the save room. I still really could use some potions. I could use that merchant wherever he is. Okay, so then down and to the right, we have not explored on this one. Couldn't because the staircase is down. Never mind. Alright, and then we're going to this one then. Oh, hello. Mateo was bewitched by the diabolical music composed by the master. Oh, is this a game over? Years later. That's fucking funny. So we were so enraptured by the music that we just died and decomposed in the chair. That's hilarious. I love that. That's really funny. Okay, so in that case, that's not where progress is. Yeah, I think I need to get to the holy barrier that's towards the front of the castle. So we're gonna go back down further. Did not mean to hit that, but oh well. I still have the bad habit of wanting to dash with the right face button instead of the top one. And unfortunately, that habit's going to be hard to break because so many other games will either just let me have controller change options or they'll have it by the right face button by default. Like, I've been good about it in this game for the most part. It's just the odd duck of an occasion where I'll just go like, I want to dash. Then suddenly I have invincibility frames and I'm like, no, I didn't want those. Okay, it was here. Oh wait, no, it was a switch on the other side of a door that I was missing. On that first floor. Okay. Another new area. Reception hall. What is this? Nothing. Actually, no, that's a door. Okay. We can't get to that yet. What the hell? Oh my god, the chains are attacking me. Ow. Shit. Hey. Yeah, just use it. Again, something I'm trying to learn to not do is hoard items. Like a item goblin, like in my JRPG times. Okay, so that probably opened the door that we just went to. Hey man, I need a partner for this. What's it called again whenever you gather? I forget what it's called. You gather a group of people and you're like dancing in the middle of the nowhere in a public venue. Not venue, but just a space. What is it called? Oh, yay, a potion. Chat, help me out. People, please help me out. I don't remember what it's called. That's not a mosh pit because it's like that's an organized thing that's already like in a deal. Like I'm talking when no one's planned it, or it's planned but like the public's not in on it. What's it called? Oh, this is gonna bother me. I remember there was a really awkward, like a commercial in particular that featured that. It was like. It was, I think in Grand Central Station in New York, and it was a bunch of people in coats, and it was about, like, a scheduling app, I think, and it featured a guy that just took his jacket off and revealed his dance uniform, and he just started dancing, and and all of his dance mates were just kind of like, come on, man, and it was... What the fuck are they called? I don't remember. Oh, this is gonna bug me. Hold on. No, this is gonna bug me until I try to remember it. Spontaneous dance in public. That's the word, spontaneous. Flash mobs. Okay, I was kind of right. Well, mosh pit, flash mob. Yeah, flash mobs. That's what it's called. A flash mob is when you are organized with a group of people to dance in an area in a spontaneous fashion. And I remember in particular there was a commercial for a scheduling app where it was a guy in a flash mob. God, I could not remember that for the life of me. Fucking hell, that chain. It'd be nice if I had somewhere to spend all this fucking money. There we go. Okay, so that's done. What is down here? Oh, well, I'm not messing with platforming until I get a save room of some kind. Lights it? Oh my god. You cannot be serious. Light but effective. How light are we talking? Alright, yeah, skirt the copyright, sure. Oh. Wow, this castle really loves to... Oh god, that's so much progress lost. Oh! I should have gone for the chandelier. Well, I mean... At least we got it. Shit. Alright. This castle seems to really love to invent funny ways for the main character to just die. Because you either lose your health or go to 0, or you get caught in a Iron Maiden that takes you to another dimension, or you get so enraptured by a musical performance that you just sit there until you die. Or for that one, you just randomly inexplicably turn to stone. This game's got a lot of funny ways to do that. It's like that dumb ways to die thing, but, you know, as a video game. Alright. You know what, the clue should have been probably the other two statues. I thought it would be a boss room is the thing. I thought it would be a boss room where we're fighting like a more humanoid-sized boss enemy, but no, it was like... We got goofed. We got goofed by sudden petrification. Alright, well now I know what not to do. Get out of this chain's way.
This will fix you. No, I'm not going to join your flash mob. Piss off. I'm not Gangnam styling in the middle of an anime convention center. Whoa. Oh. Oh, is that supposed to be a really good drop? Oh yeah, it is. Oh, that's a pretty good drop. I don't know if that's the best weapon in the game, but that's pretty damn spiffy. Let's try going down this time. Oh wait, no, we went down before. That's how we ended up here, with a blocked passageway.
Process of regeneration.
The lever of this mechanism is missing, so we need to get that. There we go. Yeah, I think what I did was I got a random drop of a really good weapon, so that was really nice, because when I was looking up, like, what the fuck I was supposed to be doing in terms of certain directions, I did see some mention of a Templar sword, but I had no idea it was an enemy drop. I thought it was something that you found in the world. Well, technically, found in the world is, you know, you know what I mean. Like, I didn't know it was an enemy drop. I thought it was just something that you found in a section of the map.
This will fix you up.
There we go. Yeah, Metroidvanias with enemy drops historically for me have just kind of not always done me well with luck. I think of trying to get Alucard's sword in Symphony of the Night, which I think you have to get by fighting those invisible sword-wielding enemies. And the same thing with Miriam's weapon, because I think Miriam from Bloodstained, I think Miriam's weapon from Bloodstained is you have to like fully upgrade the sword familiar you have or something like that. I don't remember entirely, but it was just something where like you had to do a process, and if I had more time I would do the process because I'd love to have that, but you know, only so much time in the day. I still actually remember when I played Dark Souls for the first time, I ended up somehow getting the Silver Knight Straight Sword, I think like 4 times, which definitely made some people jealous when I played through that. You know, I've kind of gone under some thought processes on whether or not I wanted to stream the other Dark Souls games, and I would probably consider Dark Souls 2. It says, yeah. I'd consider Dark Souls 2 maybe because in my mind, from what I'd seen of Dark Souls 3 and how people have played it and how it looks, it feels like that and Bloodborne are the games where you can kind of point to where the Souls series got to its current boss design format that it went with for Elden Ring, and that is like for better and for worse, but for me definitely for worse when it comes to like the sudden winding attack patterns that take 5 trillion years to happen, or boss launches themselves in the air to do like a gigantic string of a combo and you cannot fucking get a hit in. Ugh. Because so far with my Souls repertoire, I've beaten Demon Souls and Dark Souls 1, and Bloodborne. And as for Dark Souls 3, I played a good amount of it, but then I kind of got bored of it. And Elden Ring, I never am going to go back to. I got walled at a certain boss, and I was informed by somebody that I was supposed to, like, either that I was like supposed to change my stats around or something to mitigate a status ailment that the boss was doing. But that in conjunction with those 2 fucking gargoyles in the underground, I was like, no. FromSoft's boss design is too ridiculous for me to ever want to try and accomplish on my own. Fuck that. So I just said fuck that and I dropped Elden Ring. I'm not picking that game back up ever again. Like, I really am not. Like, I had my fun with it, but the later parts of the game just truly was like, hey, here's a boss that we're just gonna have do a bunch of twirly bullshit that you can't counter with your current build, even though part of the appeal of Souls games is that any build is viable. So, God, it just made me mad. I wasn't happy with it, and I just, yeah. So, no, I have not played Erdtree. No, I don't want to play Erdtree. And no, I don't want to play Night Rain. And I'm not really that interested in that new game they're deving for the Switch 2, because 1, you'd have to get a Switch 2 membership to play online, and I don't want to pay $20 for that. And 2, yeah, like, current modern FromSoft boss design for me is just, no. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's not... It feels like they just started embracing, like, hard equals good. Whereas their prior games, it's like, yeah, they were hard, but they felt balanced. Right, anyway. Back to this game. In 1740, Yvonne had originized a great recipe, inviting people from all over the country. We found it odd since no one was supposed to know where this castle is. The invitations offered the location, but asked guests to keep it a secret. A big party took place in the reception hall, and wine was served to the guests. Very quickly, the guests began to die one after the other under the amused gaze of Yvonne. The wine was poisoned. Their ghosts still lurk in the hall. George Chauvedron? Yeah, Georges Chauvedron. So, it's basically like that one... What the fuck was that movie called where the guests had to attend, like... Where, like, these people were attending a really fancy dinner with a chef that was really eccentric and it turned into a thriller movie? I remember it was advertised to hell and back when I was seeing it around. I didn't watch it. I've not been overly interested in going to see movies for a while now, but I remember that one and Glass Onion were really fucking popular. When I was in Sweden with my dad, there were Glass Onion ads everywhere. Yvonne is often accompanied by a hunchback named Sam. Poor thing, he has to accede to all her whims.
I'll heal you.
There are several ways to access the castle gardens. I like going through the kitchen, it's more discreet. Henry Sidra. You're our merchant.
Did you bring lots of gold with you?
Hey, buddy. I'll have plenty of gold. Detects breakable walls. Ooh, yes, please. Increases maximum number. Yeah, I'll have more shit to store now. Critical hit rate. Luck. Increases the time of invincibility when suffering damage. Ooh.
I shall await your return.
Oh, but I don't like guns in this game. I don't like guns in this game. I think it's yeah, there we go. Alright. Don't know how they'll show up, but hey, I've got it now, which is nice. Alright, so I want to go to the left of the save room. I don't know what's ahead of me, but we'll see. Silver ring. Moderately increases attack and defense. I'll take that. I don't really get any major losses out of it. Oh, do we have another beast to fight? Yeah, looks like we do.
Welcome to my castle, young knights. You have caused us a lot of trouble, just like another one of your order did long ago. You succeeded in bringing down the beast, but it doesn't matter. The next generation is already here. It's double jeopardy for you, young knight of the Rose Cross Order.
Double jeopardy? Could I get fetishes for 700, Alex? Could I get furries for 700? Oh god. Okay, I can see why I was given the silver rifle now. I can hold 7 of them? Holy shit! Alright, that's one. Ow, motherfucker.
Process of regeneration.
Alright, so far so good. There we are. Are you not entertained? When Mateo's on the ground or mid-air. Oh.
We'll see each other again. Be sure.
All right, let's go to Applebee's and get some drinks, and then we'll head home.
But mistress, Applebee's is very mid.
I don't care. Or, actually, no, she's not British. I don't care. Okay, so that's gonna be a no. Alright, so the kitchen key. Yeah, it was like that door, I think. Yeah, I could see that they'd probably want me to have the silver rifle for that particular boss fight, but I didn't want the silver rifle. As I said, that's the thing in Metroidvanias for me a lot of the time, is that the guns are usually the worst weapons in them. They just haven't done very well by me. Do I just go ahead and take the elevator down to the... Yeah, let's go to the central lift and just go down. Oh wait, no, I'm dumb. I was remembering if it was a holy barrier there or not, and there isn't. Alright, well, I'll keep an eye out for any other breakable walls that might be around.
Did you bring? I do hope you come back around.
You know, I have to wonder how bad rent must be in this castle if this merchant has to charge that far out the ass for a lot of these items. Okay, so then to the right. Yoink. So I think this must be the gardens, because that was mentioned earlier, right? Yeah. Bird up. I wonder how this mask is going to distinguish breakable walls from regular walls. I guess we'll see when it comes up, but I don't know. Like, for some, you've got to be more actively searching than others. Where's that lead? Alright, well, I'm going to go up this way. Never mind, I can't go up that way, so down here. Is that how? Christian Rosenkreutz. Yeah, Christian Rosenkreutz and his order caused us a lot of trouble. He was a worthy opponent, and we pay homage to him with this statue. We also keep the equipment of one of the best warriors of the Rose Cross Order in this castle. The 6 parts of the Rose Cross equipment should never be brought together here. Yvonne Devor, ruler of this castle. Okay, so she just essentially said, like, hey, I've got all your ultimate equipment. Ultimate equipment behind here. Do not go here to easily swamp boss fight. Like, what the fuck? Why keep your enemy's best weapons in your own... Okay. I'm not gonna question it. Like, if you can get the Alucard shield in Symphony of the Night, maybe I just shouldn't be judging too harsh on a boss keeping stuff that could easily kill them. Right. This is a part of the garden that features very, very pretty floating lights. Every time I approach them, I suddenly find myself taken somewhere else. It's so funny. Hildegard de Gure. Oh. So if I want to make sure I'm progressing correctly, I need to be really careful with where I'm going. Oh, that's how. Oh. Okay. Fighting headband. What does that do? Increases strength of the sub-weapon. I'm good, thanks.
I'll heal you.
Also, wait, hold on. If that... How the hell did it... Okay, right, I can't go this way, because then that, yeah, alright. Never mind. I immediately forgot about that wall. Alright, so we're gonna go down this time. Okay. What's this way? Unlike the rest of the surroundings, the vegetation in this garden is always green. It always rains here thanks to the will of the master. Problem is that the basement is flooded. So it seems at some point I'm going to get underwater breathing. It seems that the rulers of this castle have a private cemetery somewhere in this garden. Access is prohibited. I wonder why. Jean Sardi. I want to go back up and go further left. Oh my god, double... Get up there! Oop, okay, so hitting one of those takes me back to the start of this room. So I need to be very careful about how I navigate this. I mean, hey, I'd rather that than instant death. This is a much preferable hazard. Okay, so that's a no on the dash-in. Okay, I'd catch up with it too fast for me to do that. Instead... Yeah! Oh, God, wait! Oh, there was a middle range one that went right behind one of these wooden frame things. God damn it. But that's the right idea, though. There we go. What's this? Ooh, health. Oh, healing spell upgrade. Fuck yeah. No, I meant to. Okay. So we did that, and now I guess we could try the cemetery. Alright, go down here, cemetery. It's vine sauce meat.
Process of regeneration.
Oh, that's a bigger heal. That is a much bigger heal than what we had. Alright, what are we looking at this way? Oh. Can I not... It's either a triple jump or something that I keep missing every single goddamn time. Without fail. Alright, so I guess we're going left this time. When we head back to that area. Yeah, I feel like if there was any notes that I would want for this game to take, not just from me, but a lot of other people agree with this idea too, I would love it if this game had some kind of, like, button remapping deal you could do, because I would love to be able to change the dash to a different button, or any of the spells, rather. Like, if the spells if I could just put them to the bumpers or the triggers, I would really love to do that. And honestly, I'm kind of... like, I think part of the reason is because this is devved pretty much exclusively on an engine that is a lot older. So maybe it's due to limitations of the engine they used, but I don't know, like, if it's from the 90s, I think games, or at least controllers from the 90s, had the options of shoulder buttons at least, so... I don't know. Because, like, even as far back as the Super Nintendo, that had shoulder buttons. So, I don't know. Maybe if I go back to the title, but I'm not going back to the title screen now, but the one blue maiden is above the red. All 2 the others are under the red warrior. 3 red maidens rise. All 4 blue warriors align with his color. Okay, wait, hold on. Let me try that again. 1 blue maiden is above the red one. All 2 others are under the red warrior. The 3 red maidens rise. The 4 blue warriors align with his color. Oh, okay, so I'm rising them. Above the red one, all 2 the others are under the red warrior. All 3 red maidens rise. But there's no 3rd red maiden. One blue maiden is above the red one. So that's that. All the others under the red warrior. Or to all the others under the red warrior. 3 red maidens rise. 4 blue warrior. But there's only 2 blue and... okay, I get... alright, it was just lower the blue warrior. Alright, cool. We're out of sword and draft. Oh! So I can go to that windy thing now, the statue that was up there. Okay. Fuck yeah. Puzzle solved! You gotta have moments like that where you just kind of think like, was that the solution? And turns out it was. Now the problem is, how the fuck do I get back up there? We'll figure that out later. But for now, we can at least go... I want to go down to where we were earlier. Oh, wait, but there's no draft in that water area. Fuck. How do I get back up there, then? Alright, whatever. I think, yeah, I already got what I needed out of that. Oh, that's how that's right, that's how I got back up there. Okay, I'll take that. Where else in the castle were there gusts of wind that I need to rise? Oh god, I don't remember. Shit. Maybe it's just earlier in this section? Let's see. I see an upper passage that I didn't get to, so let's go check that out. How's my experience looking? Yeah, you level up slow in this game once you get to these later levels. It is insane. Okay. Oh wait, I think the upper passage led to the area that killed me with the stone, with the petrification room. This way. So I think this was still the stone room, wasn't it? Where I got the lightsaber. Oh my god, please, I just want to get this lightsaber. Thank you. Okay. I don't know how the fuck I'm supposed to get past that. Also, ad break starting in 5 minutes, heads up. Now. Got that crank, we got... The most recent thing we got was Holy Stone. I mean, it won't hurt to at least check towards the entrance of the castle. Mateo's a witcher, he can parry a bolt mid-flight. Alright, I want to check real quick up here. Alright. So checking that, and yeah, these are locked. So the music room. Yeah. It's just a straight shot through here. Alright. I'm gonna go check that hallway, and I'll check some of the other dead ends. Well, actually, no, probably not all of them. The only other dead end that I can find is one that I need a triple jump for certain, and the other is a, the others are either completely blocked off or have an Iron Maiden that takes me to another dimension. It just Doctor Who's me away. You know, speaking of Doctor Who, I have not in any capacity seen any of the new Doctor Who stuff, and I'm wondering if it's any good, because I know they got a new Doctor, but I don't know how the reception of like the general episodes are, because I remember people really fell off from it after David Tennant had his time as the Doctor, and I think they got him back like for a little bit. But I remember in particular Peter Capaldi's time as the Doctor was not remembered very fondly when he was done. And I fell off after Capaldi because I just couldn't really keep up with it. Not like timeline-wise hit time, but because I just didn't have the time to spend with a show constantly like that, because I think I was going into college. Actually, when did Capaldi become the Doctor? Let's see, he was the 12th Doctor from 2014? That long ago? I was in high school. Well, I guess it took a while for those episodes to make it stateside, but shit, man. Oh my god. 2014 to 2017, that's insane. I did not realize it was that long ago. Oh my god, I just felt my brain age on me a little bit. Alright, well, in any case, ad breaks are going to start in about 10 seconds, so I'm going to go ahead and turn on to the BRB, so we'll go through 3 minutes of ads with an hour of no pre-rolls after, so hydrate, stretch, do whatever you need to do, and we'll be right back. And we're back. Thank you for your patience. Sorry, I was double-checking the time of the BB No Money concert, and considering if whether or not I would have time to go get myself food after, either like before or after the concert, because concerts tend to be maybe like an hour to 2 hours or so. So I figured it'd be just a good idea to keep in mind like when and where I should probably end up eating. So keeping that in mind. Let's see. There were no other gusts of wind in this. And that one up above the transitional area, that's where it turns me to stone. Where else was there a gust of wind that could take me somewhere? It does not look like there's anywhere else. I think that dead end didn't have anything, did it? I don't remember. I think it didn't have anything I could cross, but I'll go double check again. Doesn't hurt. But yeah, I think that'll be a good venture. I'll miss out streaming on a Sunday, but, you know, I'll be able to stream on the day before that, so everything should work out just fine in that instance. And yeah, I mean, I'm excited, you know, getting to see a really cool artist. BB No Money seems like a cool dude, so getting to see him live will be really interesting. Like, I was posting about it a couple times in some Discords that I'm in, and they definitely let me know how lucky I am, so trust me, I fully know how lucky I am to even get to see BB No Money and even Lord Huron in July. Like, I can't think what other bands would truly make me think that something weird is happening. Because I had Caravan Palace and Mystery Skulls last year. This year I've got Lord Huron and BB No Money. There is Amel and the Sniffers, who I told my dad about because he really likes that band. But considering the life situations with my grandpa and my mom, we're not really considering outings of that caliber. Like, we're even not sure if we don't think we're gonna really do the fishing trip that we were planning for June either, which is unfortunate because that would mean that you know, that would have been a fun opportunity to just get to bond as a family and get some walleye and fish around and have fun, but my grandpa's health comes first, you know. And my grandpa's like fine. My grandpa's fine. It's just right now he's in the midst of recovering from a procedure he went through where I think it was like a heart biopsy of some kind. Like, he didn't have a heart attack. It was just, you know, his heart's not the best. So, yeah, my dad's keeping me posted on the conditions of both my dad and my mom. Oh, right, that's why I couldn't pass over it. Right, and this was where the arena was. Trying to think what other spots in the map I could try to go to. I'll try the Iron Maiden again, see if maybe my holy aura can dispel them. If my aura farming capabilities can let me do that. Yeah, I didn't think so. Worth a shot. Okay. I guess we could try the library again. We're just kind of surveying the map on where else I could even go. natural lift. Trying this. Was there a mask that I got that let me strength of shockwave, breakable walls? No. No. I didn't remember if there was a mask that let me be resistant to stone. Alright, we're gonna go up this way. Because there must have been some earlier section in the map where a gust of wind was there that I couldn't get through before, but I genuinely don't remember where it would be. It's definitely not in the castle, because so far we've just found the one when we got the feather boots in the first place. Wait, hold on. I got a rose at some point, didn't I? Or is it a strength of fireball? Or maybe it was a level up to my healing. Was it? I don't remember. Oh wait, no, there it is. Marion's Diary allows the helpful ghost to... Okay, yeah, we gotta level up to our healing ghost. Which itself is really nice to have. And we can't pass through there. But it is interesting that we can actually just go there and just die. We can't pass through there. You rolled an 11. That's a... Alright. Oh, actually, you just reminded me. I need to do my dice roll. Rolled a 10. You beat my DC, so... You pass whatever check that I was going to put forward. The check of a stun lock. You won out on that. Also, hi. Hope you're doing well tonight. Hi, Zingween. I'm just trying to figure out my directions right now on this map, because... We've gotten some upgrades, but I'm just trying to figure out where I'm supposed to use them. How are you doing? Hope things have been good. This is gonna be the last stream before I get on my regular times again, where I'm streaming pretty much on the weekends. It's warm here? It has warmed up so much in my area too. It's really interesting. So Monday, or no, it was Monday. Like, Sunday into Monday, we experienced a really out-of-left-field blizzard, only for it to start warming up into the spring weather we're used to with this. So, fair to say, this has been a confusing time, but I think we're going to get into some kind of weather regularity now, which I don't mind personally. I like the cold, but this works too. And plus, at the very least with that winter storm, it let me be able to watch One Piece live action while I got to sit with my dogs. That was nice. That was a very nice time. And yeah, as I said before, I am excited for One Piece Season 3. Because chances are it's going to take up the entirety of Alabasta, and that could end up being like, that could end up being some of the truest peak to ever peak. Like, I understand One Piece is divisive for a lot of people, but there's no denying that when One Piece hits strong, it hits fucking strong. And the live action has been doing a lot of changes and alterations that have been, for my money at least, a very positive one. It's streamlined a lot of the stuff from the early arcs that have made the pace a bit hard to go through, especially if you're watching the anime, and changed around some of the things that Luffy and the crew do in certain instances that are just... I like it a lot, and, you know, being as far into One Piece as I am, catching some of the references now and, you know, some of the references that other people have pointed out made me go like, ooh, you know, like it just goes to show that the showrunners are really, really dedicated to this show, and it's nice to see that. Like, that they genuinely care about this show and want to make it the best it could ever be. Even, especially up to the casting, like... Holy fuck, the casting in One Piece live action is so good. It's so good. And it's only going to get better with Season 3, and I wonder... God, it makes me kind of wonder who they're going to have for some of the characters in seasons like 4 onward and everything, because post-Alabasta, we're going to go into Skypiea, and then after Skypiea, it's... I think it's Long Ring, Long Land into Water 7 and Enies Lobby, unless I'm misremembering. Because Thriller Bark is after Enies Lobby, if I remember right. So I'm excited to see where the showrunners will end up having us go from that point. Because, like, as it stands with One Piece live action, the current seasons just kept upping themselves and upping themselves. Boxing Luffy or I Riot, yeah. Like, get Luffy to go into his second gear in Enies Lobby and then have him be just a shorter version of himself as the side effect. It's really interesting, because, like, in Season 2, I wondered how they would end up pulling off some of the effects with the giants, considering, you know, they're giants. And not like giants is like, oh, they're just, like, somebody that's just 8 feet tall. No, they're, like, gargantuan-sized. So, seeing them pull off the kind of mixed perspective effect that they had, and the fact that so much of what they did was practical, too, I'm like, fuck, this is good. Like, considering all of the dumb AI fuckery that we were getting, like all of the stupid AI bullshit, it's nice to see something being produced that has so much practical love and care put into it. I actually watched a short on how they accomplished the look of one of the wigs of a character that was like a side character that shows up for just a bit of an episode. And the kinds of detail and effort they put into just this guy's wig, I was like, oh my god. First off, love the effort put into that. Second, I hope you're going to get plenty of work out of that with background, or like backstory backstory scenes, because that wig feels like it had too much work put into it for the character in question to appear and die in one episode. So yeah, like, as y'all can no doubt hear in my voice, I genuinely really enjoyed One Piece. Like, it has its bad issues, do not mistake me, but everybody's got some piece of media that they enjoy that's got its problematic elements. There's no questioning on that. Like, I'm a Yakuza fan, and Yakuza itself has gone through some really awful bullshit lately. And it's made me really not want to ever pick up another game from them until something changes in their leadership, because it just feels like ever since Nagoshi left RGG, they just been making all the wrong decisions about how they really do their games, and it's really, really weird. It feels like the studio got taken over by just a TikTok chud. Like one of those Sigma male TikTok chuds. That's what it feels like. It's just really weird that it just got that bad. Also, I remember why I can't pass through there. So I can't go through one of those loading zones because that petrifies me. I can't go through the one that's all the way through this library. I can't go through the one on the left in this library because that's blocked by a bookshelf. I can't go through the dead end that's all the way down in the underground jail because that has an Iron Maiden that takes me to another dimension. I can't go through another one of these because it has a trio of instrumentalists that will make me listen to their music until I die. One's blocked by an iron grate. One is blocked because I can't double jump or triple jump over it. Another's blocked until I can triple jump over it. And all these in the central elevator are blocked because I don't have the lever to unlock them. Like, this is one of them, I just can't... Like, yeah. Yeah. What I do hope with for live action One Piece is that they also keep in mind the idea of maybe cutting short or cutting outright arcs that for the most part are real nothing burgers. Because that was something that I liked in Season 1, where they cut out some of the more nothing burger arcs that were like an episode or two at most, that at the end of the day did not really add anything. Because I'll straight up tell y'all, like, when I watched some of the anime of One Piece, when I was on my Toonami craze in middle school, I thought that Long Ring Long Land was straight up a... I thought it was a filler arc, but it turns out it's not, because that's supposed to be the section in the story where we get hints about Robin and her backstory for Water 7 and Enies Lobby. Okay, so maybe I need to look for the book that lets me decipher these texts. So where the fuck do I find that? But yeah, like, I just thought that was a filler arc. Same thing for the treasure chest guy that was stuck in the chest for years. Like, I thought those were filler, but they're not. So, oops. But I'm glad that at the very least for the live action, they're like, hey, that arc where Luffy and Nami encounter the guy that's stuck in the treasure chest, yeah, that can just get cut. Like, that added nothing, so we're just not going to do anything with it. So that's good to see. Okay, so I need to find where that translation book is. But yeah, in particular, characters that I really want to see get cast in the future, I really want to know who they would get to play as Law. Because Law and Robin are two of my favorite One Piece characters. So... Oh, that's how I get it. I domino them. Wait. But yeah, Law's one of my favorite characters. I have a figure of Law behind me. So I would really want to know who would be a good fit for Law. Like, who would they think of? I don't really know. I can't personally say, because I don't know actors very well, on who would be a good fit for him. It's gotta be somebody that can kind of get his confident calmness right, you know? Because Law's not a very, like, emotional character immediately. He's fairly reserved and cool-headed. Okay, so no, I have to come at that from the other side of somewhere. that opened up a shortcut at least, but... Okay, so that's probably the translation book that I'm looking for. And it probably means that I go to there from the bottom area near the entrance of the castle. But I need triple jump boots to get there. Once more, I'm lacking a third jump, which would start to solve so many issues for me right now. Alright, I don't remember if there's any other parts in the map that have these. And this is a bit of an airball of a figure out, but... No, that's not what I'm looking for. Because there's some sections in the game that... there should be another section that ought to have a wind gust that I use my feather boots to fly up. Like, there was one in the castle, that's where we got the upgrade in the first place, but... I don't remember where else in the map there would be another one. Problem is that search idea is way too specific. Like, that's way too specific of something for me to look up, for me to really... Oh, that's what they're dropping for me to heal. Okay. Alright, well... Let's head back to the gardens, I guess? Because then that's where we fought the other wolves that we fought. I can head back to the graveyard and check, but I don't think anything's there that I can really do anything with. Still unreadable. So yeah, I really need that translation book. Because I think there was another book somewhere in the overworld that I couldn't read either, but I don't remember where that was. Man, part of me really misses having map markers. Like, that is something that I really wish I didn't take for granted in other Metroidvanias I've played. Having some kind of map marker to indicate, like, this is where I missed this thing for this particular section. Oh my god. Like, having that for Crypt Custodian in particular was a real nice deal. Oh, speaking of Crypt Custodian, I did not know this, but the devs... So, the devs have another game, and the game is called Well Dweller, which is a game that is also Metroidvania that got unveiled, I think, during an Indie World Presents for Nintendo. So, I did wishlist that, and I do plan on playing it because I really liked Crypt Custodian a lot. It was a very nice story. Well, it was very bittersweet, and I'm wondering if whether or not they'll bring the same kind of energy to Well Dweller. Wait 5 seconds in front of the fate. Yeah, so we already did that. Evil sometimes find neutrals in those holy properties. Holy wave seems to emanate from this energy barrier. Yeah, so that was where we got the indication to be like, use the holy wave. right. We can't get in there. That vertical shaft, unfortunately, is not a air room. It's a bunch of skull platforms that I can't get up on. And that vertical shaft there, I am missing a triple jump to get on that rope. I'm also missing the triple jump to get over to that little spot there. It's either triple jump or the water walk-in that I'm missing. Yeah, I think wherever I'm supposed to get my next upgrade, or at least progress with my feather boots, it is not in the castle. So I think I'm just gonna go to the teleport room and start exploring the world again to find any clue on where I'm supposed to go next. Like, that is the thing that I really... There's just some modern things that I would really like in this game, like some kind of map legend, or at the very least, markers, you know, to indicate, like, hey, found this thing in this area. I don't know. Maybe, again, I might be spoiled on some modern design sensibilities that help the player with their exploration. Okay. So I guess maybe I need to get another Doom coin to actually reveal more hallways. That's where the cabin was. We couldn't really do anything with that. There were no gusts of air in... I feel like if there were going to be gusts of air, it would either be here or the next area. Wait, I think it was in the next... No, because the only thing that's really a hazard here that I need to pass was the fucking, come on, we'll remember your words. The fucking spike floors. So it must be Gévaudan. So, let's go to the forest. It wouldn't be here, I think. You know what? While I'm here, may as well buy some potions.
What can I interest you in?
I can store 9 of these things now? Fuck yeah.
Please, come and see me again.
Alright, I'm gonna try near this mountainous area to see if there's anything that I missed with a gust of air. Because mostly what's around the river and lake area is just water that I can't pass through. So maybe near the mountains there was a gust of air that I missed. I'm just spitballing. I'm truly trying to figure out an idea here. My dad just sent me what I'm assuming is a band recommendation. I've taken to recommending some bands to him because I've been, in the times where I don't have any audiobooks to listen to, I listen to music at work, and I have found some fucking banger bands. In particular, there's some punk bands that I found that were definitely mine and my dad's jams, because my dad and I like punk rock music. You know, we both like Amyl the Sniffers and some of the other bands that he's definitely shown me. But one band that I found that I recommended to him was one called Teen Mortgage, which fucking slaps so hard. Like, that band is really fucking good. I think this area was... No, we've explored that in full. Maybe if I look up feather boots, it'll probably tell me where I can use them, because it was just the giant's face that... I could have swore there was another... That's where we got some stuff and a health upgrade. Yeah, I use an app called Deezer for my music because Spotify played ICE ads and did a lot of business dealings that pissed me off, and I just decided, fuck Spotify, I'm not using it anymore. And I know people have been using YouTube Music, and I did use that as well for a time, but I don't know, I like the way Deezer does their recommendations. I've been able to find just a lot of artists that have now become real staples for me. Like, Teen Mortgage really just hit a complete perfect note for me. Like, the kind of 90s to 2000s skater punk vibe. Like, that's the energy that I like from them. So, yeah. And it's also through them that I found out that Butthole Surfers apparently has a new album. So, that was a discovery. I was preparing to drive home from my little bookstore trip that I mentioned last stream, and... just to my surprise, we get a Butthole Surfers album. I did not know that they had a new album out. That was a real interesting discovery. So yeah, that was, I remembered that and I was like, what the fuck? Like, because I've not listened to everything Butthole Surfers has got, but from what I have listened to, I like their stuff. I like their rock. That's an invincible bunny. I just didn't realize that they had another album out. I didn't realize they were still going, because they've been around for a while if that's the case. Good on them. Honestly, like, bands that stick around for that long together, that's a nice thing to see. Did you have...
What can I help you with? I hope to see you again.
This is like the fancy town that had higher potions. Alright, well... I'll try that. Oh, the gate in the garden. Oh, okay. Well, I guess maybe I just overestimated the gate. That was like just before where we found the feather boots. I did not. Okay, well, now I know. I'll just let the poison run its course. We're just gonna take the trek through the entrance. Yeah, you're didn't think so. I was like, maybe if I did the aura. Nope. There we go. I'm recovered now. I just have to wonder if Yvonne had like security cameras and saw Mateo just dashing around like this, and she's like, what the hell is he doing? Again, I find it like it's one of those things where you have goofy methods of travel that look really funny, but it's just faster. It's just faster than walking. It's my fastest mode of transportation. Because it's very, like, it flows well, you know? It's just easy to keep repeatedly spamming this instead of, like, you know, jumping to dash and then jump dash again. Like, this is just faster all around. Yeah, something that I want to add into the D20 roll thing, I need to look it up, is to add if statements if possible to mix it up. I don't know if that's a situation that I can do, but the idea would be that if, for instance, you rolled like a 10 like I did or an 11 like Zinguine did, a message would prop up being like, hey, decent roll. And then if it's like low roll, it's like, good luck, you know? Or if it's a high roll, it's like nice, and a natural 20 would be fantastic. Like just some little message after that to give it a bit more character. I don't know if I can do that and mix it up, but I'll probably look it up to see if I can, because I want to slowly integrate some more creative redeems into my streams, if possible, because for a long time I've had very basic redeems for my channel points, so having some new stuff would be exciting, you know, just to vary up streams a little bit. Give you all some more potential for interactivity.
Process of regeneration.
It is blocking my path, though. Oh. Okay, so I can stand on that. What is this? Oh, I can dash twice! Oh! It seems that an object can be inserted into the statue. Oh my god. Yippee! So much of... Okay, I can now go to that little fucking spot towards the start of the castle. Oh my god, thank you. That blends a little too nicely in that background. I did not see that. Okay, that doesn't let me pass this, does it? It does, okay. Oh, and this unlocks to the central lift. Yeah! Or the flooded basement, never mind. Colonel, I'm in the flooded basement. This house has now got a mold problem. I can't stealth my way through a mold problem, Colonel. Colonel! I just did only one dash on reflex. God damn it. Oh, fucking finally.
Oh, yes.
Finally being able to not drown. Oh my god, it's like Christmas came early. Holy shit, you can throw those fast. Yay! Progress! Ooh, this music. Ooh. Oh, what's this guitar twang? Ooh, that's good. This game's got really good music. Okay, we can't, like, continuously jump in water. We can only just float down. HP max, I'll take that. Okay, so we can't pass there because we do not have... man, I would really love map markers. I missed those. Those are nice. I don't have to have, like, they're nice to have, but I don't have to have the Metroidvania element of, like, oh, here's here's how we'll color code the map to show if you're missing something or not. No, like, I don't need that. What I like is at the very least some way of being able to indicate, hey, I can't pass because of, or I can't pass through here because of this thing. You know? Grab that. Okay. Actually, let's go with... There we go. Okay, getting electrocuted hurts. Rose cross boots. Very resistant boots made from the best materials. Okay, well, we got 1 of 6 now. Just plays the Luigi's Mansion get item sound effect. Bump it up, it up, it up. Kind of like whenever you're getting Mario's wardrobe items from all around the mansion. That's that's the other side of that, so don't go down there. Holy shit, this is a big game.
Process of regeneration.
Thank God for the sword's wonky reach. I love it. There we go. Okay. What is this? I left the key in the room above. The aqua boots will be useful for me to take it back. Everyone wants my aqua boots. I prefer to keep them in the taxidermy gallery. Joseph de Sauvage. Yeah. That's to indicate being like, hey, the taxidermy boot, or the taxidermy is the area to get those water walking boots. I got that notion way earlier when an NPC was alluding to the taxidermy guy walking on water way back in the village to the east, but I guess that was to be like a greater indication. Alright, where does this take me? Antechamber of Hell. Okay, well, I want to explore fully to get that other spot that was farther below. So I'm just gonna do this. There we go. Oh yes, save point. Hell yeah. Also, ad break starting in 5 minutes. Heads up. Oh, another teleport room. Oh, that's nice. Oh, I can go explore those lakes and other water areas now without... Oh, yes, thank you. Okay, what am I fighting? Boss? Maybe I take off the feather boots. Nope. It's a current, not a gust, so yeah, that makes sense. Alright. Well, at the very least, we got some progress on that front, which is nice to see. And we have an antechamber of the hell thing that we can go through, but first thing I'd like to do is actually go back to the lake area. Or wait, no, hold on. We went through there because I decided to be brave and tank the damage. Yeah, there's the lake and then the river that's to the right. So back here we go. Oh, that's right. Also in the last part we fought, well, we kept getting killed by, Bloodless, who was a boss from Bloodstained that's just here as a cameo, so I don't know how the fuck I'm supposed to fight her because she insta-kills me. I mean, I'll try, but I doubt Let me see. I just want to see. Can I fight her?
You have a rare blood. Come hither.
No. If she stops you, then that means you're not fighting. I often wonder if the villagers will ever, like, indicate, like, oh god, it's Mateo with his constant ground dashing. Oh, I'm so happy to have this now. I can actually go down here. Because technically I could heal up a bunch and then head down here, but economically for my potions, that just was not going to work well. So we get an elixir, and then there was another one that was in this map that's like just in that waterfall type area. And I can cast Fireball underwater, which is cool. It would show if there was anything that was breakable.
The lake is so calming in the morning.
All right. Once we reach across this lake, we're going to go into the ad break, because it'll be like 30 seconds. So, yeah, with that said, we're going to continue on. We're just getting this last section here in the waterfalls that I missed, but we're going to go into that soon, but we have an ad break happening, so 3 minutes, hour of no pre-rolls after, so hydrate, stretch, do whatever you need to do, and we'll be right back. And we're back. Thank you for your patience, everybody. All right. Bladder emptied, and now we're gonna go into this waterfall area. So something else that I picked up, so I've mentioned before that I enjoy mixology as a hobby, and I have a full mixology kit that my parents gifted to me for Christmas one year, but I wanted to get another shaker for the longest time because I, wanted to be able to at least mix up another drink without having to wait for my other shaker to dry. So I got one of those Boston shakers where it's the 2 tumblers, one being larger than the other, and I don't know, I'm kind of having fun like playing around with it. I haven't made anything with it yet, but I just have it now for future use if I want to. And they're not that expensive either, so that was nice. That was a nice get. Or like, I don't know what else you can really... I know some people also do like milkshakes or something with those, but mixology. I like mixology, and I got another shaker, and that's gonna be fun to use.
Dreadful weather in the home, isn't it?
Besides that, today really was just kind of a day of cooking and doing some extra things around the apartment, like taking my trash out and deciding that now's probably the time to do some recycling. I'll probably get that done at some point because there's no like recycling spot for me to just dump. Well, there is, but it's a drive away. So what I've kind of taken to doing is, if I have something that I can recycle, I have a Tupperware container left over from my move that I put my recycling in. And that's when I decide, all right, I'll take that out to the recycling center, wherever I go, to just drop it off. Because, I'd like to recycle whenever I can. wow, so much of the fish doing as much damage as they do now makes so much sense to me. Yeah, even if I did manage to damage boost my way through here, I would not be able to make it. So I'm guessing weakened makes me take more damage, which is not ideal.
This will fix you up.
There we go. Ooh, 100 gold. There we go. How fucking far does this go? Holy shit. Please drop a fish. Thank you. Ask and I shall receive, apparently. Holy shit.
Roses of regeneration.
Alright. That was my last strength potion. So I gotta be really careful around those fucking things. He says, immediately countering more. God damn it. Okay. Just gonna wait it out. There we go. How am I to... Okay. Like about 16,000 away from the level up. Yeah. So a while. Alright, now we're recovered. Oh, thank God. Chiseled key? What the where the fuck do you go? Rusty key, silvery key, kitchen key. Chiseled key. Finally chiseled, too small to open a door lock. A door lock. Oh, chiseled. The statue where I got the second air dash. Yeah, that's gotta be it. Do I really have to go all the way around this again? Oh, that's... Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna get more potions, and once I get back into that town. I just have to get back to the town in the first place. Actually, wait, what the fuck am I doing? I forgot that she cures status ailments. I should have had her up this whole time. God damn it. Well, still need to buy potions anyway. Okay. Fish. Okay. I think that's everything. Yeah. Well, not quite, actually. Now we're... Okay, we'll be in the clear after we get past this hallway. Oh my god. And I got weakened again immediately. God damn it. They really threw a bunch of these fucking things at me. Also, I just used a potion that I really did not mean to. Actually, nah, invincibility for this rest of this fucking area. Fuck this. Thank you. Oh my god. Please get up here. Okay. Whew. That was an ordeal. So now I just need to go buy some more potions, and then use my double dash to now get into some areas of the castle that I know for certain I can get into now. Actually, can I even use them in certain areas of this map? Not there, that's more vertical than horizontal. But there's that little blip there that I couldn't get to. The question is, though, would that even have anything that I need? I guess we'll see.
It's a pleasure to see you. Be blessed, warrior.
Alright, well, no, they didn't have any strength potions, but oh well. Alright, we're gonna save because we just went through a lot there. And then I'm gonna use the teleport room for that, like that tiny, tiny little bit right there. like how fast I can travel up these steeper areas with the air dash. It's a nice little glide. Do I still need the triple jump? There we go. Okay, that's one part out. Out, up, done. Yeah.
Hold on tight.
Just skip those guys. They are literally peons to me. And yeah, this is where I would use the water breathing ability to get those health and orb upgrades that I got earlier, but you know, I was just daring and totally did a damage boost because I'm just that much of a gamer. I'm a fucking real gamer. I know the Mario Maker strat of damage boost. Is Mario Maker even like popular as a thing to do anymore? Because I remember it was huge when it came out on the Wii U all those years ago. Like I know people have made maps when I think it was either 2 or something got ported to Switch that let people make Mario levels again. You know, because the popularity of just making complete bullshit skill check levels are always a draw for people. I don't know. I don't know whether or not it's still popular. Shit, did not mean to do that.
Welcome, Monsieur.
Uncurse red on stunt. Actually, buying some of those would be handy.
Do stay safe out there.
Alright, I think we'll be okay. Because, like, the last time that I ever heard anything related to Mario Maker in relation to, like, something people made or being a part of an active video, like, maybe that's because I'm not in the Mario Maker sphere. It was when Rubber Ross did a video of somebody who did a speedrun of one of his Mario Maker levels. That's the last time I ever saw anything Mario Maker related on my YouTube timeline whatsoever. So I don't know how popular Mario Maker even is anymore, because some games truly do just reach like a heyday and then it feels like they just kind of got it out of their system, you know? Okay. Now, it's not that one, because that's too high up. It's the one that is in the underground jail that I'm supposed to be looking at, because that one I can get to. And then we're looking at the statue that is to the right of the garden for the chiseled key, because chiseled, stone, and that was a statue, so that would make the most sense. I can't think of any. If it's too small to fit in anything else, then surely it's supposed to be slotted in, not like a key. Well, like a key, but not a key. All right. So we're gonna teleport over to the Grand Lift and then get ourselves to the underground jail. Actually, first we're gonna save. And I think after the next sequence of whatever we're doing will probably be where I stop, because as I said, I am going back into my normal work schedule, which means I want to get a good amount of sleep, so bit of a shorter stream versus how I did it last time here. Okay, so I wanted to go... Actually, it'd be faster if I went down this way and then went through part of the underground jail that was near the armory. Oh, I saw that. Hold on. I can't get up there unless I get it. God damn it, triple jump.
God damn it. I want to triple jump. Fuck.
Damn it. That triple jump really is my fucking white whale at this point. It is my Moby Dick. Oh, by the by, I really gotta say, like, a bit of a out of left field thing to mention. I really love accounts on Blue Sky that kind of just have a gimmick that they keep doing. Whether it be like quotes from Disco Elysium or Ladies and Gentlemen The Weekend, or literally this one account on Blue Sky whose whole deal is just every Saturday night they post the clip of Fry on Futurama talking about going about having his All Rush mixtape and his 2-liter bottle of Shasta. And there's one that is exclusively Moby Dick quotes. So, yeah. Another one? So we get multiple of these. Where do I take these? Alright, well, I'll go try for the cemetery one. I was like, what the fuck? Where else would I take these? Was there a hint for chiseled keys somewhere that I missed? I don't remember. Oh, alright, well, I'll go to the angel statue by the cemetery. And if that doesn't yield anything, then I think that will be a good stopping point, I feel. Because, yeah, aforementioned work schedules. Of course, there's the rope here that I can't climb because it's just too high up for me to reach. Probably didn't need to do that, but oh well. Alright, and the Iron Maiden was down there, so we cut across this way. Save. Then we're going to teleport closer to the gardens and head from there. Actually, wait. Flooded basement. What? Did that have anything for me? Or I think I'm fine there, actually. Am I? Hold on. No, that was where the water current was not letting me through. I could do the... I'll save the hell area for later. For now, I'm going to check to see if that angel spot really was... Or that angel statue was what I needed the chiseled keys for. If not, then... Oh well, you live and you learn on this. Also, how much money have I got? No, not enough. I mean, even if I did, I'm not sure if I would want to get the silver rifle. Like, truly, the guns in this game have not impressed me. Like, they've been cumbersome, and they don't have as good a range as any of the melee weapons, especially this sword. And their rate of attack leaves a bit to be desired. I also just realized so much aerial navigation in some of these areas will be a fuck ton easier on me. But unfortunately, that's not going to stop getting petrified. Or getting bit by a vampire. So I have one part of the set for the Rose Cross Knights. So once I have all 6, I gotta remember to go to that area. Again, makes me wish I had map markers. I really, really wish I had at least that much to ensure that, you know, I could remember what I was supposed to do where. Or at least to have places of particular note in mind. Nope. Okay, worth a try. So I need to figure out where these chiseled keys go. That's the thing that I need to figure out for next stream. Because, I mean, it probably leads to what I need to do in the area, the Arbor, something of hell. I forgot the first word of it, but the hell area that I found and just decided to save for later. So I'll do that next stream. But yeah, this game's turning out to have a lot more to it than I expected, which is very positive. Like, this is a very, very fleshed out game with a lot of cool stuff to it, albeit I've talked about it before, but some of the design decisions in this game really do feel a bit on the archaic side of things. Granted, some of the roadblocks I've run into have been me being dumb, but there are some genuine moments in this game that I just really wish some modern design sensibilities could have come in. Map markers, a map legend, something. But regardless, I'm going to double save. But regardless, I am having a good time. But yeah, that is going to be it for the stream tonight. So thanks for coming by, everybody. Thanks for dropping in, whether you lurked or chatted. As I mentioned before, stream schedule is going to return to normal. This was just an odd duck of a holiday weekend for me to be able to stream as much as I did, so heads up on that. But, you know, VODs will be posted on YouTube ahead of time, so you'll be able to at least see all that. And for the YouTube audience, thanks for coming by. I'm usually live on Twitch at 7 p.m. CST, usually on the weekends, so either Saturday, Sunday, or both. And if you want to see when I'm live next, be sure to check out my Blue Sky. That's usually where I'm most active, as well as the YouTube community page. That's where I tend to post where I go live alongside Blue Sky. So follow me on either of those, and yeah, stay hydrated, keep your postures checked, be good out there, and I hope to see you next time. Take care.